Hey, good morning. It's Thursday morning. I hope you're doing well as we continue this week in our morning reflections, talking about some of the praise hymns, praise choruses. I guess praise hymns is a good way to put it. Praise choruses that are modern worship songs that are especially meaningful to me, that have spoken to my heart, and that really help me to know God and understand God, and have been meaningful to me in my own personal worship, both as a pastor and then as just a Christian. These songs have been just really impactful. They're songs that I listen to and that I value. Today's song is one that was made famous by David Crowder Band, but was originally written by John Mark McMullen, called "How He Loves." This is one of those songs. It's hard to capture that. Some songs, like we talked about Matt Maurer yesterday in his song, that there's such depth there, and some songs are especially theologically deep, while others really take you to a place of worship, because the words really draw you into some simple truth about who God is. And so this song to me is a song that does that. It's one of those songs that anytime I've ever heard it sung live, either by David Crowder Band, by David Crowder himself, or then in a church setting, has always spoken deeply to my heart. So the words of this song are: "He is jealous for me. Love like a hurricane, I am a tree, bending beneath the weight of his love and mercy, bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy. When all of a sudden, I am unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory, and I realize just how beautiful you are and how great your affections are for me. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. How he loves us. Oh. He is jealous for me. Love like a hurricane, I am a tree, bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy. When all of a sudden, I am unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory, and I realize just how beautiful you are and how great your affections are for me." And the chorus again. And the next verse is: "And we are his portion, and he is our prize, drawn to redemption by the grace in his eyes. If his grace is an ocean, we're all sinking. Heaven meets earth like an unforeseen kiss, and my heart turns violently inside of my chest. I don't have time to maintain these regrets when I think about the way he loves us. Oh, how he loves us." I think this song centers in to me on the depth of God's love toward us. And I love some of these really good modern hymn writers, if you will, really can paint some beautiful pictures with words. I love this, and I heard this song. I don't remember when I first heard it. I think when I was in Ripley. So that would have been, 08, 09. Not that far removed from Katrina. "He is jealous for me. Love like a hurricane, I am a tree, bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy." Isn't that a great image? How God's love is that unrestrained, almost violent, powerful force that you can't explain. You can't reason with Katrina. You can't reason with a hurricane. Hurricanes do what they want to. That's how God's love is. You can't reason with it. You can't talk to it. God's love is God's love. So his love is like a hurricane, and I am this tree which is just tossed by this wind. I'm not controlling God. I'm not controlling God's love. I'm simply swept up among it. When all of a sudden, I love this line, I am unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory. Count your many blessings, name them one by one. When we take our eyes off of our afflictions and off of our problems and off of the things of this world, we see God's glory. I'm unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory, and I realize just how beautiful you are. One thing I love about a lot of modern songs is they talk about the beauty of God. How God is beautiful. God is lovely. God should engender that type of emotion, that he is beautiful. And I realize how beautiful you are and how great your affections are towards me. Once again, this hurricane language. That God's love is like this reckless hurricane that we can't control or contain. We need to get swept up in the midst of. We are his portion, and he is our prize. If his grace is an ocean, once again, hurricane language, if his grace is an ocean, we're all sinking. The last verse: "I don't have time to maintain these regrets when I think about the way he loves me." I love how this song calls us to think and to experience the love of God in a powerful way. I don't have time to maintain these regrets when I think about the way he loves me. That's a very powerful concept. Oh, how he loves. I love this song so much. I really do. It was made popular by David Crowder. David Crowder is one of my favorite modern singer-songwriters. He's got some great, some really good songs. He also does a really pretty awesome version of "Oh 4,000 Tongues to Sing." So I try to claim him as a Methodist because of some of that. But "How He Loves" is kind of a standard in a lot of modern praise stuff. It's kind of become an older song now, but it always speaks to me. How He loves. His love's like a hurricane, and I am a tree. I hope you know that today. I hope you know the depth of God's love towards you. When you realize His beauty, His mercy, and His kindness, as great as these regrets are, and as great as these afflictions are, God's grace is greater. How He loves us. Oh, how He loves us. Today, I hope you can know and experience the depth of God's love for you.